And I am back once again, and this time I'm going to be talking about the Indiana Pacers. So, looking at the Indiana Pacers and looking at the future, their whole bench falls off the books this year. Luckily, they're all cap holds, which, as we talked about in a previous video, cap holds can be used to sign players, and it doesn't count towards your cap, but you can go over in certain circumstances. But they also have $48 million in cap to spend. So, looking at this, if I was running the Indiana Pacers, I do have a feeling that Bojan Bogdanovic is walking. I think he's going to get a huge offer from somewhere. I mean, yes, he has those early bird rights, but I just don't see him staying. I don't see him wanting to stay, but he might stay. So if he stays, I'd take him. I'd bring back Tyreke Evans. I would bring back Thad Young. Darren Collison is a maybe, but I'll get to that in a few minutes. Corey Joseph possibly, and then since they can't use their cap hold technically on Wes Matthews, I would still use regular cap space to sign Wes Matthews yet again. But with that cap space, looking at everything as a whole, with that cap space, I would consider going after one guy who fits alongside Oladipo, a guy who can take this team to the next level. Because looking at it as a whole, you're not going to get KD. They're not going to get Jimmy. They're not going to get Kawhi. They're not getting all these big guys. There is one big guy. He's a tier A. I call it a first tier guy who's going to, that A level, that top level guy that they're going to possibly get. But again, they're not going to get KD. They're not getting Jimmy or Kawhi or whatever. But Kemba Walker on a full max deal, even if they can get him in a sign and trade deal of some sort, without having to give up Sabonis, Turner, or Oladipo, and just go all in, they could get something incredible. Adding him to this team is beyond incredible. It's perfect. It works. It is the thing that can be the linchpin to get them over the hump, to get them to that second round, to that Eastern Conference Finals. He could be the guy that does that. And they will still have $15 million, give or take, in cap. Now again, using a little bit of that, I used a little bit of that on Wes Matthews as well. So using a little bit more, seeing as how they'll have about $15 million. Well, who else is there? Well, looking at it, you got Jabari Parker available. They might be able to snatch up Dwight for $5. They can get some guys to come in. Maybe Vince Carter will come in for $5 for the year, just to hang out, just to see what happens. They can get somebody off the bench. They might be able to, since they'll already have Thad Young, maybe go after another guard. Since Wes Matthews has to be signed, maybe, and since Darren Collison's not most likely going to come back, maybe that's where you go after your Caldwell Pope, things like that. But then you go into the draft. Now, with the draft, there's one or two guys I've been looking at for them for the draft. The first one is Tyler Hero, and the other is Cam Johnson out of UNC. I think, honestly, they do need an extra guard. They do need a small forward as well to come off that bench. Possibly Nasir Little, if he's there. Doubt he's going to be that far, but maybe they could use a couple of guys to get up a little bit, trade up a little. But that is going to be the perfect scenario for them. I love how they are right now. Perfect spot. Nate McMillan as the head coach, who is going to get them to spots that they need to be at. And that is where they need. They just need Kemba, and they are good. But with that, that is my time. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Subscribe. Follow me, guys. Let's see you got to see what's coming, because I got a lot more coming. I got a lot in the tank brewing, a lot of things in the works that you guys are going to be so crazy about. If you already are subscribed and you haven't hit that bell icon, hit that bell icon. What are you doing? Follow me. Hit that bell icon so you can see when my next video comes. So you'll be the first one to see it. And if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. But I'll see you guys in the next video.